Stop pinging me! What does Tatless want, bro? What? Let me check the server. So, like, when is Soccer Zero? What happened to Soccer Zero? Where is Soccer Zero? Soccer Zero when? Are there any news about Soccer Zero? I need to make a video, hello. Egoists! Long time no see. Today, we need to talk about something. The elephant in the room. What happened to Soccer Zero? Because recently things haven't been going the way anyone expected. And a lot of you have been asking the same question. Where is Soccer Zero? Before we talk about Soccer Zero, I need to address something important. Yes, I did buy a supercar.
Close your eyes and make a wish. I got all this money, all this perfect things. I need you in my life.
The car is a McLaren 600 LT. I bought it a while ago, but it sounds super cool. Drop a comment if you'd like to see me make a video on it. But really, guys, thanks for supporting Current and myself. This wouldn't have been possible without you pals. Anyways, back to our main topic. Let me say this. I know you guys want Soccer Zero. I saw every one of your million comments. Where's Soccer Zero? Is it gonna beat Prime? So, yes, I've seen the comments, but the truth is, the real reason Soccer Zero hasn't released is terrifying. It wasn't because we forgot the game. It wasn't because we stopped working on it. Because we had Illuminati interference. The Roblox secret society has been holding me hostage for months, not allowing me to release the game. Just kidding. Soccer Zero is still being made, and it is our main priority. Honestly, when we first announced the game, we genuinely thought we would have it out by now. But you guys know developers lie about release dates all the time. Rage bait. But yeah, some real info on why we didn't release yet. First, we were trying to figure out the future of Basketball Zero, which, as you know, resulted in us summoning Blackstar to handle its updates. What is Blackstar? Blackstar is a dev team that is a part of Current, ran by Jofu. He's a pretty cool dude. It's basically just like Current except ran by Jofu instead of Chrollo, and they use different devs. So, Blackstar took over BBZ, which took some time to figure out. Then we won the huge RDC award for Sports Game of the Year. Winning that put a spotlight on us, which is pretty cool, you know. W Current, we are rising. But the whole RDC stuff took like 3 to 4 weeks of our time due to traveling and other random stuff that's too boring to talk about. All of this caused delays, but we were working on Soccer Zero the whole time. Let's transition to news on Soccer Zero. Welcome to the part that most people don't really see, the behind-the-scenes stuff. If you're watching this part, you've made it to the true fans section of the vid. Thank you. The truth is, we ended up scrapping a huge portion of what we had already built. Not because it was bad, but the issue was that, honestly, it just didn't fit the game or what the players really want. We originally wanted to make a crazy, unique soccer game where each style you get has its own unique storyline and you play through the chapters, but then we realized that was a lot of work for a feature. People probably won't care for that much, so we scrapped it so we can focus on just making a fun game. Plus, do you know how hard it is to write characters? Tatless was over here trying to make this into some random emotional soccer game. He made some characters have like villain family death stories for some reason, or a farmers grew up on a peaceful life on a farm. This stuff made like no sense. So yeah, because of those, we had to scrap the story mode we were working on. However, we are adding some crazy things to the game. We're still reaching out to IRL players, teams, leagues to see if they want to be in Soccer Zero. We actually are talking to an NBA player right now for BBZ2. What characters will be in Soccer Zero, you ask? We're creating original characters alongside inspired characters, so it won't be exactly like how it was done in BBZ. What is an inspired character? Let's take a look at how I did it originally in BBZ. For example, Jackpot is inspired by Hikari, but he isn't Hikari. He's still grounded and fits the game's style. I made original moves for Jackpot. He has a personality. He's his own thing. The goal is to have characters that feel inspired, but are still unique and new characters, while being grounded, aka not super overpowered. I just like to make cool stuff. There will also be some inspiration permission from a certain popular soccer anime. And we may explore getting official permission to include actual Blue Lock characters in the future. On top of that, this game won't have limited item spam. We've learned our lesson from BBZ. We don't plan to spam limiteds in Soccer Zero. It's possible that they get added, like one limited every month or two. They aren't planned in the near future. We're really not interested in making a ton of limiteds. We want Soccer Zero to last a long time. Similarly, new styles will likely be added once every 2 to 4 weeks rather than in bulk. Where is the Soccer Zero server? Now, for those who keep asking how to stay updated, join the current server in the description. That's where we've been posting updates and helping the community stay active. We're also releasing a dedicated Soccer Zero server really soon. Once that launches, you'll have a place just for the game. News, leaks, everything. Also, don't forget to subscribe. We're so close to reaching the goal of 800,000 subs. When that happens, we will be giving more information about Soccer Zero. Moving on, we're going to answer some questions from what you guys left in the comments on the last Q&A post. Starting off with the first question. 1. What will be the size of the field? Is it big or small? 2. Are there going to be ads in the game for boosted spins just like BBZ or no? 3. Are there better hitboxes and reduced lag? 4. Are there going to be special game modes to make the game better and more playful? 5. Before every update, will there be an admin abuse? Final question. Is there something special before every update, like a small cutscene showing a few sneaks about the new style or a cutscene if an announcement? We haven't decided on the final size of the field, but it will probably be in the middle, not super big, not super small. There will possibly be ads for boosted spins. If you guys want us to add them, let me know. And then they said the hitboxes were unbalanced. But yeah, the hitboxes should be better than our previous hitboxes and reduced lag for sure. As for special game modes, I'm not sure yet. We will add them in updates, of course. But let me know in the comments what game modes you guys want to see. For admin abuse, I haven't really thought about that. Maybe we should try it in BBZ if people want it. Final question, yes, we will try to do special stuff before every update. It'll be super cool. Thanks for your question. Next question. 1. Will this game have similar mechanics like Blue Lock rivals or have entirely new ones? 2. How many styles, if there are any, will be inspired by Blue Lock? 3. Will this game be an 11 versus 11 or will it cut down to a 6 versus 6? 4. Will goalkeep position be more about reaction or prediction? 5. Will there be chemical reactions, something similar, or no chemical reactions? 1. The game's mechanics should feel familiar, but they're not the same. But I think people that are fans of the previous game will definitely be fans of this one. 2. No comment. 3. It'll probably be 5 versus 5 or 6 versus 6. 4. I'd say goalkeeping is more reaction, but also prediction. 5. We will try to make a new reaction system. We have a plan for it, but chemical reactions will likely be a thing we do in updates. Thanks for your question. Moving on to the third question. 1. Will Soccer Zero be dropping in early 2026? 2. Will there be limited styles like BBZ? 3. Are you thinking about mastering and evolving a style instead of gambling for it? Example how in Azure Latch we can evolve Isagi into Nail Isagi by doing some quest. We're trying to drop it in 2025, but we shall see. I suppose we don't really have plans for limiteds. Only thing I could think of is if we collabed with a famous athlete or something, they would have to be limited time things. It's tricky, not gonna lie, so we will procrastinate on making that decision. We do have a plan for a system where you can evolve your character. We'll reveal more on that pretty soon, probably next video. Thanks for your question. Anyways, that was it for this video. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment down any questions you have about Soccer Zero. When we reach 800,000 subscribers, we will be revealing more information about the game. Bye.